So I'll send some more pictures on the thread. I'm not sure if I have them all right now, but it'll help contextualize some images. I can't remember altogether. There's a dozen or so larger bovine cows. If you do, okay, I want to point out this first one. This small image right here, you can see two people. One is standing on top of the cow. There's another person sort of holding the cow's horns. Now, there's a few images very, very similar to this in Crete. It's a fresco, a lime putty painting, and it portrays this ritual, again, that it migrated from Egypt up to Crete and Greece. And it was, again, this religious ritual, and actually in the painting it shows them they're jumping and almost doing somersaults and jumping over the cows. Now you go, why? But here's what's interesting, at least from what I read, it's from this ancient ritual that we eventually got bullfighting and, ready for Texans? Rodeos.
Yeah.
So rodeos are pagan, and you all need, no, just kidding. No, it's just, there's just the connection. I mean, that thing. But so it's, you know, because again, farmers don't stand on the top of their cows. And if I send you some of the pictures, there's even some statuettes that they found that portray that. They're jumping through the air, grabbing the horns, flipping, and it's unusual. So there's one image. There's a few up there that you saw with Elliot and Tom.
So that's like the rodeo clown?
Yeah, sorta. He tried to be a real refined French clown, but the rodeo is the only one that would hire him. That's from Baskets, if you haven't seen it. Another big one, that's pretty, you've seen pictures of that.
That's right.
You know, it's hard to know, but suspicion is that up on the top was the idol, the singular idol itself, but you've got all these various images. Similar on some of these over here, it appears as though some have been added later because they're lighter. You can see a handful here, some is obviously flaked away. And in looking at that image from the tomb of Pharaoh Seti I, I never noticed this until later. But here you have another picture of an individual holding the cow's tail. Here's another person underneath in that similar pose. Now, what's strange is that this looks more like a ram. I'm not sure what in the world, if that's what that one is, but you've got that similar bench press pose there. It's hard to see exactly what's down there. And then there's one more around the corner. And then I'm just going to say one last thing and let you roam around. There's a painting around underneath. Now, let me just say this. In the biblical narrative, I love the Lord's sense of humor. He has Moses burn the idol, put it in the water, and makes them drink it. You know, like if you're a kid and your parents catch you smoking cigarettes and they're like, smoke the whole pack till you get sick. The Lord makes them drink it. Now, what happens after you drink something? A few hours later. It's a waste. So 1 minute they're worshiping it, and a few hours later the Lord's like, yeah, where are your gods now? Like, again, the entire Exodus is the Lord demonstrating the fact that He alone is God. He's the only one worthy of our dedication and our worship. Not handmade idols. And so there's some beautiful poetry there. There's so much more that could be said, but again, you'll see the painting of the cow around the other side. The paintings, again, are very, very rare. But the point is you have the bovine petroglyphs essentially side by side with some of the paintings, because people say, how do you know the paintings go with the petroglyphs? But again, they're all in the same context. So I know some of you are going to want to climb around. There's a few more, but there's another one with someone holding the tail. But I'm going to let you all roam around.